Hey, how's it going? And welcome to the first ever Lakers vs. Clippers talk show, Talk It Out or Walk It Out. This is your boy Kevin Garcia, and I am Damisi Akita. He'll be back in the Clippers, and I'll be back in the Lakers. So we'll just jump right into it. I want to introduce the biggest Clipper fan that I know, my best friend, Kevin Garcia. Give us a little background on how you became a Clipper fan.
Well, I've been a Clipper fan for 20 plus years. It started as a little kid. Grew up in the rough areas of South Central LA, not too far from the sports arena where the Clippers home games used to be held. And I used to watch the Clippers from the little tunnel area. That was the only way for me to watch the game free. That little tunnel area was clear for me to watch the game. I used to sit right there in the little tunnel area and just sit and watch the game. So, of course I'm gonna be a Clipper fan. They were in my, they grew. I grew up right in the neighborhood. I grew up as a Clipper fan. They're the nearest NBA team near me. So of course,
Right there in the hood, bro. Right there, huh?
Love the Clippers,
Right there on King in Vermont.
Yes, love the Clippers.
Now they got the soccer stadium there.
Yeah,
now they transition over there to the Staples Center.
Yeah,
Rinse up, get out.
No, we try to put some more life into LA, because Lakers ain't doing their job, so we got to move in and make sure and keep that integrity of LA.
We was doing it the whole time because they never did their job, but he still ain't got nothing.
It's okay. We'll come. We're coming. We're coming. The table is turning, and we're coming. Right. We're coming. We believe in Jerry West. Jerry West is doing a good job.
You stole our Jerry.
Oh no.
I don't like that.
Your front office is doing something wrong. I don't know what's going on in the front office. I always say if the front office is not doing good, the team is not going to do good.
We will get into it.
Starts from the front office.
Yes, sir. All right. So yeah, and I'm your boy Damisi Akita. I am a big Laker fan. I'm originally from Akron, Ohio. Yeah, LeBron's hometown. I've been a Laker fan probably since I was about 8 or 10 years old. Probably back to I can think of. They were always on TV, and they were winning championships, and they was going against the Celtics all the time. And I noticed they were the only team that never wore white at that time. Now, I mean, we wear all kind of colors now, but I thought that was just so tight how they never wore white. And my dad lived out here in Los Angeles, so eventually I started coming out here to visit. And in '88, I went to my first Laker parade, and I think that sealed the deal. And I saw Magic up there talking, saw Pat Riley up there talking, and Kareem. I was like, oh man, I love it. Actually, it was '87 because I came back in '88, but because Pat Riley said we're gonna do it again. And everybody had to cover his mouth up and everything like that. But, yeah, that's when I became a Laker fan. Been loving them ever since. And now that the hometown boy is on the team, I'm definitely loving him. And y'all been giving him a lot of heat, and we're going to get into that. So just to lead right into that, let's talk about some of the stuff that's been going on. One of the first issues and one of the main issues I want to talk about is you Kobe fans that claim to be Laker fans that are LeBron haters. Now, if you bleed purple and gold, you should have the boys back regardless. Now, there was a time my least favorite player in the league played for the Lakers. His name was Karl Malone. Oh my God, I couldn't stand crybaby Karl Malone. He hated on Magic when Magic contracted his disease and whatnot, and Magic welcomed him with open arms. And when Magic welcomed him, I said, okay, that's it. I didn't really care for it, but he was a Laker, and since I bleed purple and gold, I still cheered for him. But I gave him the gentleman's applause every time he scored. But he was a Laker nonetheless, and I cheered for him. So you Kobe fans, you need to get on board or get out, because it don't seem like y'all really bleeding purple and gold like y'all should be. So that's my history with the Lakers. So right now, I'm going to talk about this disastrous Knicks game. Oh my God! I mean, at this point, basically, they done checked out. They're on vacation mentally. Yeah, Bron's on vacation. You know, he go in there, he get his 27, 8, and 8, and they're gone. You know, after the Anthony Davis fiasco, and his groin is torn. It was never strained. He came out and said that it was torn. Now, my man right here, going through a groin injury right now, not even torn. Now, I know you can vouch for this. You still struggling with that groin, and you ain't even playing.
Yeah,
Bron tried to play, and he tried to get it in the activation mode, and as we can see, he just couldn't push it through.
But I told Laker fans at the beginning of the season
That he was going to get injured?
I said, if you guys don't help this guy contribute in scoring, rebound, and everything else on the court, he's going to get hurt. He can't do it by himself.
You knew he was going to slip on some water.
He's going to get hurt. He can't. He's getting old.
It was a fluke injury. It's the same thing Zion did. Zion slipped and got injured.
But
same thing.
But that's basketball.
Different injuries.
But the thing is that the Lakers, the whole team and the organization has to do more. He can't do it. He can't carry the team by himself.
He
But
can't.
Laker fans always say, "Oh, now LeBron's gonna take his here. Oh, LeBron's gonna take his there." And
They should have, and I kept saying they should have put some shooters around that boy. And everybody kept telling me, no, they going a different route. They trying to do this passing thing and blah, blah, blah. We got 3 passers on the team, and LeBron, Rondo, and Lonzo Ball, which I was like, okay, we going to be a passing team, whatever, whoop-de-whoop. It was like, we going to use KCP and maybe Josh Hart for threes. And they weren't doing too bad at the, certain points of the season. But they're not shooters. And that wasn't our identity. And that's at a certain point, these guys was coming down, and I'm not going to 100% blame Luke. Luke's going to get fired. He's more than likely going to get fired at the end of the season. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to 100% blame him, because these guys were getting open looks. They throw the ball up and just, if you a baller, how you going to just throw the ball up, miss, trot down court, like, whatever. I don't care about if you was on the trade block or not. Play for who on your jersey. Play for who writing your paychecks, bro.
But Luke was already in the hot seat when the season began, because for him to take that big responsibility, okay, we got LeBron James. Like, if Luke can't do it, if Luke is not going to take Lakers far, it's his fault. They got to blame somebody. They're going to blame Luke. And that's not fair to Luke.
It's not.
It's not fair.
It's not. But peep game. Watch it. Just like all the other players we got rid of, watch us firing. They talk about he may be the UCLA head coach. Watch us fire him, and he goes somewhere and be bombed. Just kill it. Just like D'Angelo Russell just came in and busted our ass the other night. And just like Lou Williams is busting our ass. Julius Randle was busting our ass. Now that was really hurtful when we let go of Julius Randle. I kind of understood Lou Williams. He's trying to free up money. What I didn't understand, Magic, and I'm gonna get on my idol. Magic Johnson's my idol, and I love Magic. And I'm gonna get on you because you got kind of arrogant. We got Bron. You put all your energy into Bron, but we were supposed to get Paul George, and he picked Westbrook and Oklahoma City over LeBron James, best player in the game at the time, and his hometown. These boys didn't even go hard at recruiting. It's like, oh, he gonna come here. He said he wanted to come here. Oh, whatever. We took a really arrogant approach to that. And this narrative would have been totally different if Paul George would have been on the team during all these injuries. He could have held it down. We probably would have been about 8th or 9th. And then once a couple of those injuries, once they came back from a couple of those injuries, we could have maintained and maybe held down the 7th or between 6th and 8th position. So, the front office dropped the ball on that one. And so, we might need to make a change or two. I mean, they say Magic's rookie. Magic, he did a good job with turning around the Dodgers. He did a good job with putting LAFC on the board and they're a pretty good brand right now. So I kind of agree with that. Some people say he got too much on his plate. Okay, I'll give you that. But Pelinka, where did he come from? This agent, never been a GM, no experience at all. I don't know. Front office, y'all need to get it together. We need to get something going. Then the Milwaukee game. I want to talk about this load management thing where, you know, I mean, San Antonio started it, and Bron takes it and runs with it, you know. I mean, people come pay their hard-earned money. Sometimes it's the only game you get to come see. And LeBron and Giannis is sitting out. Nonetheless, we got our butts whooped. Very bad. Like I said, at this point, they just don't even care. They didn't mentally, they in the Bahamas somewhere mentally. They just checked out. So,
well, let me elaborate on that. The Lakers messed up when they tried to trade the whole team. When they tried to trade the whole team,
totally agree. Totally agree.
Messed up
what
everything.
What do y'all think? I mean, offer
messed up everything.
2 or 3 of the young guys, maybe a veteran, toss in everything. A second-round pick, maybe a first-round pick, and that's it. They weren't even picking up the phone for you. I mean, what's the deal, Magic? For real? I mean, it's like the fine chick. I mean, you got to shoot your shot. But, I mean, you don't want to sweat the chick, though. You know what I mean? You don't want to make her feel like, oh, yeah, I got this little boy. I got these boys over here. They calling me every day. Look, they texting me every day. Come on, son. Shout out to Ann Lover for that. But I'm going to transition into the Clippers by speaking on the Doc Rivers situation. Why would he want to be the Laker coach right now? I'm talking a lot of crap because my organization is really, really looking crappy right now. Mainly, I blame the injuries and the Anthony Davis fiasco. Without that, I feel like the whole narrative would have been different. But having said that, at this point, why would he leave? I mean, they're on an upswing. They have no superstars. They got some blue-collar, hard-working type cats right now, and they doing real, real good.
Thank you.
Because of his coaching, pretty much.
Hey.
And he has more control over there. I think him and Magic would bump heads if he came over here. I just think he put that in the air just for a contract extension. And then he just, he said, no, that wasn't true. I'm not doing that. And even Ballmer was like, nah, he ain't going nowhere. So I'm going to transition into the Clippers with that, leaving it on that note.
Well, Doc, I'm not sure if he said it or not.
Right.
But, I mean, right now, Lakers is a charity case. I mean, I feel sorry for the Lakers, too. You know, they got all these banners and stuff, and just to see the team just looking like this is like, dang, man. Like, really?
I mean, we got supposedly, if we got a top 5 guy on our team, and we looking this bad.
Ain't you Laker fans tired of hearing, talking about, look at our banners, though?
No.
Don't you get tired of that?
You get tired of that.
No, I don't get tired of it.
You get tired.
I don't get
like,
tired.
That's old stuff.
I love the present. I could talk about the present. The present.
Laker legacy, baby.
Man.
Laker legacy. We live and die by it.
And look what your legacy doing to the greatest player in the NBA. Making him look really bad right now.
But don't trip. I don't care what nobody say. At the end of the day, we're still an attractive team. We still have our legacy. And we still can attract some big names here. No matter what all these analysts are saying, putting in the air, putting all this negative commentary. I hear this little grunt coming from this guy over here.
I don't know. I think this season with the greatest player in the world, I think is letting other stars see that Lakers really have a problem. I'm not gonna. If I'm the biggest, if I want maybe the second or third biggest superstar in the NBA, I'm not going to touch that until they get stuff like fixed in that organization. It's something wrong there. Something wrong. For you had the greatest player and not to make it in the playoff. The greatest player.
Who's dealing with a torn...
The greatest. Magic played with his bad hamstring. You know.
Bad hamstring or torn hamstring?
Well, I'm not a Laker fan, so you tell me.
Yeah, it's torn.
Okay, torn hamstring, but he still.
I don't have a groin injury.
But he took his team. He took his team far. You know, I mean, I'm not sure. Back in the day, there are more soldiers on the court. You know, when it comes to injury, they still play through it. They don't make a big deal about it. But
they play certain people play through injuries. Not everybody play through injury. I mean,
but you can't blame that injury.
No, I don't.
You can't, because
I don't.
LeBron, he is surrounded by.
I blame several injuries.
He's surrounded by decent players.
Half the team was injured. You don't prepare for that.
Injuries is part of the game.
But you don't prepare for half the team to get injured.
You know what they said?
Three or four players.
They said the team that wins the championship is the healthy team.
The healthiest team. We agree.
Injuries are part of.
Injuries are part. You agree with me that we gotta have players on the court.
Clippers have injuries, but we still find a way to
Y'all
win.
ain't got injuries like us.
Lou Williams was out for a couple games.
For
a whole 2 weeks, he was out.
A
2 weeks.
Whole 2 weeks. LeBron was out 18 games.
And please don't let me talk about Gallinari. Everybody said Gallinari's injury prone. But
that's one guy.
But we're doing it without him. We're doing it.
How many guys is that? That
we're
was
doing
not
it.
half of your team.
See, but you guys need to understand is that the bench, Lakers bench is weak.
Yeah,
the bench is weak.
It is.
You can't put too much pressure on that starting five. You need a bench.
See,
the bench is weak.
What people don't realize,
we got the best bench in the NBA.
People talked all this mess about Lonzo Ball, and when he went down, we really missed his defense. Them long arms was getting steals, and he advanced that ball very good. Y'all can keep talking mess about it if you want to, but we really missed that boy.
Because LeBron don't play deep.
Okay, so what happened with the Clippers this week? What went on with their games this week?
We won 5 straight games. We gave the Knicks their second 60 loss of the season. I mean, what can I say? You know, we're preparing for the playoffs. We're preparing for the playoffs. You know, and my team, as a proud Clipper fan, we look so good. We look good. Only thing I don't like is that, Doc, you need to get on these players and stop having a big lead, and then they give up the big lead. Stop doing that, please.
Yeah, they did that today.
Stop doing that.
I was checking out the game on the way out here, and they had a huge lead. They gave it up, but unlike us, we start off giving up big leads and having to come back and then lose the game. At least y'all win the game at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So
Lou Williams is looking good. Gallinari is looking good.
Y'all got my boy Zubac.
I know he.
Why?
Zubac.
Why?
That tell you right there, Magic. Why'd you give up Zubac? He's a true center. A true center.
Drop the ball.
You gave up
a
young
balling.
Zubac for
a mediocre shooter.
Muscala? Y'all can have.
No, it was Bullock. I forgot.
No, Bullock and Muscala.
Yeah, it was.
Y'all can have both of them.
Y'all can have them. Ain't did nothing.
Y'all can have
Magic.
Thank you for that.
And I said at the beginning of the season, put shooters around this boy. And in the middle of the season, which I don't even understand why trades go on in the middle of the season. The boy from Dallas, he got traded in the middle of the game. He had to look up on the scoring part with his mom. Hold on, I didn't want to come out. He was balling too. Harrison Barnes, he looked up. You've been traded. How you gonna look up on the scoreboard and say you've been traded? That is cold.
It's a business.
The business. You trade people in the middle of the season. Wow. Yeah. But nonetheless, that boy went to the next team and he played ball. He didn't get in his feelings like our young boys decided to get in their feelings.
Zubac is playing very good ball. You need to toughen up a little, you know. Maybe we need to drop him in the rough hood and then pick him up tomorrow.
He's still young.
But he's still playing real good. You know, he's a good solid starter for our team, and you know he's putting up some good numbers.
What about Harrell? Andre Harrell.
You mean Montrezl Harrell?
Him too.
Oh my God.
Andre Harrell.
Montrezl Harrell. Well, you're not a Clipper fan. You're not a Clipper fan. Montrezl Harrell is playing. He's our beast. He's playing. Oh my God. He's like a a Dennis Rodman that put up more points. I love him. I love that guy.
I mean, between him and Lou Williams coming off the bench, they say they some two of the best coming off the bench.
We have the best bench in the NBA. The best bench.
All right.
The best. We're going into the playoffs with no injuries. We got the number one bench. We have a 5-game winning streak. You know, I mean, everything is looking good. Knock on wood. Everything's looking good.
And we're in Tahiti mentally. We're looking pretty bad. We got a chance to make up for it this summer. I don't know what this front office is going to do. Genie Bus, Magic, Pelinka. It's going to start with y'all. And especially Bron, too. Like Westbrook did with Paul George, you're going to have to recruit. Having said that, for your boy Kevin Garcia, this is Damicia Kita. This has been the first webisode of Lakers vs. Clippers. Talk it out or walk it out. Lake Show for life.